Hey guys, before we get into the video, let me introduce you to Real Men Shave. Real Men Shave is a community which has many cool benefits. You can share your shave of the day post here, you can ask for product recommendations, or if you're a video maker like me, you can share your content with a rapidly growing audience. If you want to have a look, I'll put a link in the description. Apart from that, let's get on with the shave.
Hello and welcome to the Virtual Groom Room. My name is Jack, your host, and today I'm bringing you a shaving video. What am I using? So following on from my last video where I gave you my first impressions of the leaf razor, I'm going to give that a go. This is my first use. I decided to kind of wait a few hours before I did have a shave with it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to using that. My soap of choice today is a soap I like very much. The scent is one of my favourite scents in the whole of wet shaving, and that is from Otter. It's called the Noir et Vanille. The scent, which I can smell on here, the way I would describe it is black tea, which, you know, I hate to be generic and be English, but I love the smell of black tea. Black tea and vanilla. Absolutely wonderful. My choice of brush today is going to be the West Coast Shaving Synthetic brush. I've come to realise that I prefer synthetics. I'm not particularly sure why. The badges I've had, aside from the budget badger, have all sucked up quite a lot of the lather and refused to put it on my face after maybe a pass or so. And in terms of kind of like ease of use and, what's the word, accessibility, I think I generally prefer synthetic brushes. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the leaf razor, and in conjunction of that I'm going to be using the twig as well. I was told on one of the videos, my previous videos by Jill, that the twig is a prototype. The plastic is a prototype. They're actually going to release a stainless version of that. If that is the case, that's going to be fantastic. I'll keep my eye on that, I think. Apart from that, let me go away, prep my face, and I'll see you guys for, you know, the first pass, I guess. See you in a sec. Hey guys, face is prepped. Forgive me for squinting a little bit. I've got some menthol on my face. Got our load here. Not sure if I've loaded enough. If I haven't, I'll just go back to the puck. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, just cleaning off the handle of the brush. Okay, let's do it. Done a lot of bowl lathering recently, and as much as I enjoy that, there really isn't much like building a lather on your face. This stuff is so easy to lather. I mean, look, as you can see, I have hard water here as well, and I don't use the distilled water anymore. I mean, look at that. Yeah, even when I look in the mirror there, it's quality of lather is excellent, considering that I've not had to, you know, work it in too much. Excellent. It's a great scent too. As I stated, it's almost certainly one of my favourites. So this is a new razor. With any new razor, I don't like to do 3 passes on my first shave with it. Generally because I don't know what it does. I don't know how my face is going to react to it. Probably a better idea to play it safe. So I'm going to do 2 passes today. I'll tell you a bit about what I think kind of after the post shave is done. So let's kind of go forward with this. A bit more mild than I expected, actually, with 3 blades. So what I'm going to do to give the twig a proper go is I'm going to do like the edges with the twig. So mustache, sideburns, edges of beard. Okay, something that's got me straight away is the surface area of the razor is fucking huge. Not used to that at all. It's really big. The pivot works really well. As opposed to the one blade Genesis, the only way I could describe it is the one blade Genesis pivot is what I call a hard pivot. And when I found using the one blade Genesis, I was kind of overusing the razor, over adding pressure to make up for that pivot. So I was like, okay, this razor has a pivot, I want to use it. This is a bit more seamless. Something else as well, something we don't really think about too much, kind of with traditional wet shaving equipment. This is extremely easy to clean. Considering there's a lot of kind of things for the cream to go in, it's really, really easy to clean. Okay, so let me go up. Wow. Again, way more mild than I expected. I expected it to be quite harsh because it's a 3-blade razor. Not used to the surface area, it's massive. It's really big. Incredibly slick, so okay. So let's give the twig a go now, should we? Mustache and everything. It's been a while since I've run a plastic razor in my face, I can tell you that much. With all fairness to it, it's pretty damn effective. It's obviously for those really hard to reach areas. And it does a good job, to be fair. Not bad. Really not bad. Probably won't do a whole shave with it, but it's actually pretty good for what it's for. Okay, usual routine, gonna wash off my face, and I'll see you guys for pass 2. See you in a sec. Hey guys, pass 2 time, let's do it. Again, a beautiful scent. One of my favorites. Got a few more soaps coming my way. Some stuff from Barrister and Mann. Tell me actually, this is probably worth an ask. Do you guys have this razor? And if you do, what do you think of it? Start adding some more water. Not that it's not slick enough, but you know, as we're here, why not? So something that's going on in my life. Then I'm moving. Not back to England, somewhere else in Albuquerque. We're currently living in an apartment complex, and they fucked me around pretty bad over the last, I'd say six odd months. So next month we're going to be moving. It's a nicer place, in a nicer part of Albuquerque, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, across the grain. So something straight away, I don't like how I have to hold this. With the one blade Genesis, I don't have to kind of hold it like you would a cartridge razor. I can hold it like a traditional safety razor. The shape of the handle means you can't do that with this. The surface area of this thing is so big, it's going to take me a while to get used to. If anyone knows what blades these guys use, tell me. I'm kind of curious. Not bad at all, really. I know some people have, I've seen a few videos of people not liking this razor very much. Thus far, it feels really good. Very nice. It's so weird to me to not have to actively think about blade angle. Like, although I've been using the Genesis for a while, and with the Genesis there are still parts on the face, because they don't have like a tool like the Twig, that I have to consider blade angle. So easy to clean, I have to say. Okay. Not bad at all. So let's go back to the Twig here. So it is compensated, the fact that the surface area of the actual leaf razor is so large because they include this. I think a lot of the reason they probably designed this, I don't know, don't take my word for it, is the fact they wanted to find a use for the last blade, really. And this was kind of because of the, I don't know, I guess because of the size of the head. In the design process, they thought, hey, this could be useful. Well, I'm not complaining. I think that was a really good shave. Let's take a feel around. I always leave a little bit of stubble on my neck just because, you know, my neck is very sensitive. Okay, so I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna kind of clean up here, clean up my face. We'll go through with the post shave, and I'll give you my my first shave impressions. Let's say. I'll see you guys in a sec. Hey guys, post shave time. So we've got our alum block here as per usual. Let's get a bit of wet on my face and kind of wet this. Okay, face is wet. Just to see the feedback here. Okay. Very little on this side of the face. A little bit on that side. The neck is where I will get feedback. Not bad, to be honest. I had a bit, kind of a lower neck, but I tend to be honest with you. Okay. Not bad. Let's pat this dry. Let's go with the Thayers, good old Thayers. One of my favourite parts. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to be using the matching aftershave here, which is just the same as the soap. One of my favourite scents rather, so I obviously like using this. Get a few drops there, about 5. Very nice, very nice. And to put the moisture back in, I'm not going to be using something unscented. I am going to be using something scented, and that's one of my go-tos for the Proraso White for sensitive skin. A good bit of that. Maybe a bit of razor burn. Yeah, a little bit. Interesting. I only hit the twig there as well, which is interesting. It is what it is. Okay, that was a good shave. Let's kind of see how long that takes to go down, the bit of razor burn in the mustache area. Apart from that, let's kind of go over it then. So the pivot was good, actually. I didn't feel the pivot that... I didn't feel the need to activate the pivot. It would just activate normally. Again, as I showed in kind of like the demonstration video, it was much easier for the pivot to just kind of work seamlessly here. It's actually hair stuck in it. There's actually... The pivot works a bit more seamlessly in comparison to kind of the other razor I've used like that, which is the One Blade Genesis. The One Blade Genesis uses a lever system, and I feel the lever system is harder to activate generally. The handle, not to my liking at the moment. I feel as if to grip the handle the traditional way, kind of like with the 3 fingers and the one to support, is a bit difficult. The shape of the handle is more like a paddle handle, which you would kind of generally associate with a cartridge razor. The shave feels smooth. That's more related to the twig, to be honest with you, so I won't hold that against the leaf by any means. It's been a very long time since I've had razor burn, so interesting. Yeah, I like the razor. I will do a first impressions of this razor after quite a few shaves, as I generally do. The twig, if there was a stainless steel version of it, I would still love to try it. I think it's a very good idea. Maybe I used it wrong, not particularly sure. But hey, you know, you live and you learn. Apart from that, it's been your host Jack from the Virtual Grim Room. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't already. Goodbye for now.